What's going on out there in YouTube land? TNT Neon Prime here, and we're back with another Transformer review. This time the review will be on your Transformers Legacy Evolution METALHAWK. And this guy is one of the pretenders from back in the day. So let's get started on with the box art. So we have here Mr. METALHAWK on the front of the box and showing in jet mode on the front here. Transformers Legacy on the side, him wielding his sword. Of course, him up top in a bigger mode with some cybertronic writing here on the side. And also we have him here on the back side of the box and everything. 18 steps to transform him. From what I've been seeing online, which I don't have a Cyclonus, pretty much transformed by like a Cyclonus. So there you go, right there. Alright, so now we have Mr. METALHAWK up close and personal with the camera. So like I said, he is a pretender. Pretty much this came off of the backside of Headmasters. So after Headmasters dropped, then they started to have what is it called? I can't think of the name of it, but a Headmasters, because you got the Junior Headmasters, which I have masterpiece versions of those. And I can't think of the name of it right now, but this is the leader of that group. Well, I thought was the leader of that group before they showed Optimus Prime up there, which I still think he's still a leader, I think. But this is a Voyager class figure. So let's go over the detail of here. So let's bring it in. Let's zoom in on that noggin. The paint, the coloring on it, because this is like molding. The only thing painted on him really is his face and his eyes, and these think like the kneecaps or whatnot. And I think, yeah, and here is some paint on him, ready pretty much in paint right here. Pretty much where the legs, well, the back side of this is pretty much painted too. I won't say this is a mode here, yes. So, and the back side of the legs are painted. So ain't that much paint on him, but the paint is off on him. Like right here, the shoulders right here supposed to be white. The legs are supposed to be white. The hands are supposed to be white. I think something in here is supposed to be red, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's supposed to be red, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I ain't seen the cartoon in a while. But yeah, that's about the only thing pretty much painted on this guy, besides up in here the emblem and stuff. But all this is like a gold molding, gold yellow molding, same here on his head. Detailing, got a little bit of the robot mechanism here with a little bit of detailing. Also, it might show up white here on camera, but it's definitely not white. I'm looking at it, it look like it might be showing up white, but a little bit of paint silver here, right here on the kneecaps. The feet are red mode, the legs are red mode. Besides here, this is gray mode with blue paint, and the tail wings stabilizer are red paint. I think this is also painted. Yeah, I think this is out of gray mode and also painted with that. So yeah, that nice detailing on the face. Got a nice looking chin, like one of them movie stars with a dent in the chin. The handsome movie stars with the little tiny dent in their chin. But yeah, other than that, you know, of course he's wearing his most of his airplane mode on his back, with most of the wings, but a lot of the airplane mode is really being hidden and everything. So yeah. Alright, from there we're gonna go into articulation. Head can look down a little bit, head can look up just a little bit. I think it is on a swivel. Yeah, it's on a swivel. So the head can look around a full 360. With that, arms can go up. I like the detailing in here. That's why I don't understand. They can, like some Transformers, they can put this nice detail in here. Not well, nice piece here, you know, to cover up some, like, instead of using ball joints, they using this, and I like that. And they would put ball joints on others, but see, I mean, that looks pretty good. And arm can rotate full 360. Arm has a just a hair over 90. Bicep rotation. No hand rotation whatsoever, but the hand can flip in and do the transformation. We have a waist swivel. We have a high kick by that far, and get one in the back higher than we can get in the front. We have no thigh swivel. Oh yeah, we do have a thigh swivel. We have a knee bend like that. Also, we have ankle tiltage. Nothing to, we have it to my right, and nothing to the inside. Let's see, can he get a full Von Dome? Yes, he can get the full split of Von Dome. Also, and let's see with his ankle tiltage, how much can he get with the split before he can get about that much. Let's see, get about that much with it flat on the ground, so not too bad whatsoever. Alright, and that'll be it. Of course, you have articulation on the wings in the back, where you can sit them like you want. You can have them back like this, whatnot. But on the show, he always had his wings pretty much like this. And you know, of course, you can have them bent just a little bit so they won't be too much flat. So yeah, it'll be about like that. So yeah. Alright, now we're going to go in straight into some height comparisons. Alright, see, can we straighten out them a little bit and get straight into it. Alright, up first we have Siege, War for Cybertron, Optimus Prime. Alright, so you see how that go. Then we have Star Wars Armada Starscream, and this is the original one. This is one of my oldest Transformers I have in the collection. And here he is with Junior Headmaster. Junior Headmaster, can't think of his name right now. I'm terrible with names, but this is with his Junior Headmaster, and this is Fans Hobbies masterpiece version of the Headmaster. Alright, so my plans are with this guy, with METALHAWK, since he started, you know, these guys out, the Junior Headmasters, I was going to pretty much use him to set there with these guys. And I noticed a thing, like, see how short he is versus to these guys, which I know he's a Voyager class and everything, but there's something you can do to make him just a hair taller and just pretty much straighten out his legs. You'll have that big gappage there, but you see how much height Let me see. Step him out of the way. You can see I can slide a finger and about a pinky up under there to give him a little more height, so you can stretch them legs out, and he can have a little more height on him with that. And I thought that was pretty neat. Straighten his leg out. That was pretty neat. So stand him up. Yeah. So you remember how tall he was with Optimus Prime, and now look how tall he is. Just a hair taller, a little over taller than Siege War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. And here he is again with the Pretender side, which I still can't think of that. Master Force? Not Master Force. Can't think of the Master Force. And you saw how tall he was. Showed he was against Armada Starscream, and so there he is now with a little more height on him. Alright. And alright, we'll get into transformation of this guy. Alright, so first up what we're going to do is fold his hands in. Fold it in right there. Go ahead and extend the wings out. Also, I'm probably doing the wings too early, but we'll see. Which I did this with no directions, so I just started pulling them out and just figure it out as I went. Alright, there, we're gonna open his chest up. Open his chest up to reveal his nose cone, and bring the wings, bring the shoulders back to unlock his backside, and then flip that open like that to reveal all of that right there. Rotate it out, then bring the nose cone out, then have that going on, and we're going to go ahead and close that up like so. Then from there we're going to take the legs, bring them down, bring them back to the pose they're supposed to be close to the knees, and shift everything in. Alright, here, shift all of this in like so, and then bring the legs together to perform, but not yet, don't bring them together yet. Bring it up like so, bring it back side up, take the feet in, and take this part and fold it out, and then fold it back up to bring out the thrusters. Same with this side here, bring it up, fold it out, fold the feet in, bring it down, close it up. Now we can close up the back side of the jet, and we're pretty much right there with just jet. And so from there we're gonna bring the pods up, if I'm not, no, we're gonna bring them back down, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I'm done this like second time. Right there in. Nah, you know what, we gotta rotate, if not, cause he's gonna be looking like what's the name. So yeah, let's rotate this. My bad. We're gonna rotate this like that, and pretty much bring this tab and meet it to right there, and that hole in the back side of that, and bring, let's see, yeah, bring this down like that, tab them into the slots right here on the side of this thigh, and bring this side here, tab it into there, and same thing for this side. So bring it down and tab it into slot right here. Then we're gonna bring the wings and tab those in, if I got it right. Right now, tab them in, and pretty much there he go in jet mode. Alright, so while we have him in jet mode, we're gonna go over accessories that he come with, because I totally skipped all of that. Just getting off of work, so you know. Alright, for accessories, he has the twin guns, and the Evo Fusion for this is you can take both guns and put them together like so, and you'll have the two guns together, which in my opinion looks better like this, instead of him trying to wield two guns, especially with all that hollow point in here. But so also the guns act as ailerons. So we take this rudders are meant. So take this, and we have the square pegs here, which will peg into the slot here, and one goes there, and one will go here, and that pretty much finish out the transformation of this plane. Alright, then his other weapon accessory is his sword that he wields also. So we got that going on, and with that you can store this one, store it here on the top with the two square parts right there, and they will peg using these pegs right here, peg right into place. I was trying to see if that square part would fit in that little 5mm port, but pretty much there he is in his jet mode. You see most of the robot on the bottom, which not too bad at all. So what we already went over, and then we have the nose cone up front, blue with the painted red. This is all blue molding. Like I said, this should have been white, which it takes away. I may or may not paint it. Even on the box, they got like the stabilizers and stuff, rudder system white versus, you know, not on the box. So they got false advertisement also. So they're showing like this plain gray, which like I said should be white. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are supposed to be red, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at the cartoon again, Bob. If I'm not mistaken, these are supposed to be red. But then I got some good detail in here. Got nice panel lines and everything in there. Got the jet exhaust here on the back. Don't look too bad. The stabilizers look good, which, like I said, they should be white. And I might end up painting them white before throw them on the shelf with them masterpiece guys. We have the thrusters up front, the intake thrusters. So the intake for the air there. I'll have a little bit gappage here, which they ain't too bad. But other than that, it looks like a pretty good jet, in my opinion. Alright, so we're gonna bring in Armada Starscream. So that's the only one I feel like bringing in, because he is the quickest to transform. Alright, here is comparison of Armada Starscream versus METALHAWK. They pretty much almost the same length. Starscream nose is a little longer than him. So yeah, that is pretty much how he compares to Armada Starscream. So let's get a top view of these guys. And if y'all wondering, he still works, and his soundboard still works, and amazingly they are still the same batteries from whence I got him in 2001. So same batteries. I'm quite shocked. I don't know if y'all can see that, but right there, Hasbro 2001, if I'm not mistaken. So, yep, Takara, 2001 Hasbro, and Takara 2001, and I ended up getting this guy from Toys R Us. So yeah, he still works after all the years, sound and everything, still work. So you got that going on, and that. So yeah, he still functioning really well. Still functioning really well. I always had a problem with him keeping these things, and because I hate taking the little car off. But this is not about Starscream. This is about METALHAWK. So, yep. And there go. I figured that'd be a pretty good size comparison, and because he's easier to transform. All right, there you go. All right, you can pick this guy up from Target. Any Target is selling them right about now. At the moment when I got mine, which was about 3-4 weeks ago, had about 1 or 2. Now you can go into Target and find about 4 or 5 of them at one time. So yeah, y'all can pick this guy up at Target. I can't remember what I paid for him. I want to say like 34 bucks, somewhere in there. But other than that, this guy's pretty decent besides the lack of paint, which I don't know. They probably didn't go with the white on his legs, so he won't yellow or whatnot. But he needs some paint on them legs. Hasbro can paint some things and on some robots, and some robots they forget about adding paint. So oh, excuse me. So I don't know how that works out. They have a budget. I know they have a budget, but it can't be a budget. On some things can have paint and some things can't. But other than that, this guy is pretty good. His transformation is really well. Like I said, I seen on YouTube that he transforms pretty much like Cyclonus and everything, which I transformed this guy without even looking at the directions. So Cyclone is this easy to transform. I'll be looking to get him soon, and to put him with Galvatron. I get me Scourge too to put, so you know, have him, them guys. But other than that, man, this is a good figure to pick up. So yeah, go buy your local Targets. Like I said, they got them in stock right now as we speak. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, you can give a thumbs down. I kind of rushed through this because I'm tired, just getting off of work. So I might make a little bit of mess ups here and there, like, you know, bringing out weapons after I transform the guy. Who does that? Evidently I do. Alright, but as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. And I want to say thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. I'm up to 500 some viewers now. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I can't thank y'all enough. Alright, be blessed. Stay healthy. Trust in the Lord. Alright, adios.